Alright, welcome back. This is Michael, and right now we're gonna talk about how to install XAMPP on our local computer. So yes, we're going to install XAMPP on our local computer, and let's proceed. So what is XAMPP? XAMPP is a free and open source cross-platform web server solution stack package developed by Apache friends in 2002. So here is a simple and concise definition or explanation what is XAMPP. So XAMPP is a free and open source cross-platform for web servers. It means to say that we can use this software. This is a software built so that it will provide services online, and we can use it, of course, on our local computer. Okay, so it is an open source, so we don't need to buy it. It is free. We can download it anytime we want. Okay, and we can use it locally on our computer. So this was developed by the Apache friends, and they started developing it since 2002. Okay, so here is the acronym for the word XAMPP. So what it is: X means cross-platform, so we can use it on Linux and even Mac, and of course Windows. Then A stands for Apache HTTP server, meaning to say that we can use it for online, for hosting and deploying website, and we can also use it for our local deployment on our computer. M stands for MariaDB, MySQL, and P is for PHP, and of course Perl. So MariaDB is the one that we use for the database for our online software or online web apps. Then MySQL, actually they are the same, MariaDB and MySQL. And if you have the time to do some research, you will know that MariaDB and MySQL are really interconnected. So whatever the term that we are going to use, they are both MySQL. Okay, MariaDB and MySQL. And PHP, of course, is our back-end server or back-end scripting for web server. So this will be the one that is included in the XAMPP. Of course, the Perl, which is also used for web deployment. So let's go ahead and download the XAMPP from their website. So right now, okay, so right here, let me check my, sorry for that. So let's open our Chrome, and then I'm gonna type the XAMPP right here, and what you're going to see is the XAMPP website, the apachefriends.org. And right now we have the download. I'm gonna click the download, and it will show us the download page where we can download different version for different operating systems. And right now we have here the Windows, XAMPP for Windows, and the next is the Linux, and of course our OS X. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is download for the Windows version, because this is the one that I use. If you are using Mac or Linux, you can choose another. Okay, so a new tab was opened, and right now it will initiate the download for us. So it says the download has started. So as you can see, we now have the installer being downloaded, and my speed or my internet speed is so slow. So what I'm going to do now is cancel this one, because I've already downloaded the actual software, so we can install it right now. But before we go ahead to the installer, is I want to show you this website which just popped up. And right here in the SourceForge Net Project XAMPP, you will see these tabs: the summary, files, reviews, support, wiki, code. Okay, so I want you to go to the files so that you will see different versions of the software, and you may be able to see different installers. Right now I'm gonna click the Windows, XAMPP for Windows, and you will see the versions and their respective what you call this, release date. Okay, so right now the latest is 8.2.12, and we are expecting the 8.2.13, something like that, or they will release another one soon. But whatever version that you're going to use, always think first about the WordPress version. Since we are going to create website using WordPress, I highly suggest that we should start from the version of 8.0.30 because this one is the most stable version for the WordPress environment. So I'm gonna go ahead and click it, and here you will see different version, and you will see the portable version installer and then the zip. You can also download these versions, and make sure that you are able to install it right after you have downloaded it. Okay, so I'm going to show you the version that I have downloaded already. Okay, so I'm gonna click my Explorer and look for the download folder, and you will see here that I've already downloaded the installer, portable Windows installer. So I'm gonna double click it, and it will initiate the install, and let's wait for the window to pop up so that we might install it. But of course you have to check first if you already have installed the other version of XAMPP. Maybe you have forgotten. As you can see, I already have probably the XAMPP here. Okay, so I think it will run, but probably it is the old version. Let me see first if I already have the XAMPP. So I've already installed the XAMPP. Okay, so just in case you have installed it already, of course there's no need to install it again. And for the sake of this topic, so let's see and let's wait what happened. So I think it didn't work because I already have the installer. Let's see if it will go through. Okay, so right now, because an activated user account control UIC on your system, some function of XAMPP are possibly restricted. So you might get the same warning. So I encourage you just to click OK and change the folder. So you might think about another folder. So right here, I'm gonna open or create a folder, probably in my documents, because I don't have other drive in this virtual machine. So I'm using a virtual machine. So sometimes you might see my other machine running on the same screen because I have two computers running right now. The other one is the virtual machine, which is now I am using, so that we can simulate the environment, which we can see if there will be errors when we run the XAMPP or other software in this course. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and open again another folder, and I will go and find the documents and create a new folder and call it XAMPP 2 probably. Okay, so that might not conflict or have conflicts with our new install. So I'm gonna click cancel first because I haven't made the folder yet. So I'm gonna go back and look for the document folder, double click it, and let's look for the XAMPP2 and okay. All right, so I'm gonna hit next and next and next. So let's see, and let's wait. How long would this be completed? So I think it will install quite some time. So I'm gonna pause first this video so that we will not use a lot of time waiting. Okay, so I'm gonna pause the video first. All right, so the setup, the install is already finished, and right now I'm gonna uncheck this first so that I may explain to you what is going to happen, or probably yes, I will just leave it right there and click finish, so it will open up the control panel of this XAMPP. So right now you are seeing the latest XAMPP probably. Let's see. So I'm gonna open the help button. Okay, so I think this is not the probably. Let's see. Okay, so because I have two XAMPP installed on my computer, and right now if you are going to open the start button, you will see the XAMPP control panel here on my computer, and yours might not have the XAMPP control panel just like mine. And as you can see, I have the April 6th 2021 version. Okay, so I'm gonna close this because probably this is not the latest that I've just installed right now. So if it happens that you have troubles finding the XAMPP which we have just installed right now, and if you're going to have that problem too, I want you to go to the exact folder where we installed the XAMPP, the latest XAMPP. So I'm gonna open the XAMPP folder and go down and look for the XAMPP control exe. Okay, so I'm gonna open this one. Probably this is the latest because it also has the April 6th 2021. Okay, so that might confuse us a bit, but as you can see, I have just gone to my folder which the one that we use to install the latest XAMPP, and yet the compiled April 6th 2021 is seen in our Windows title, okay, right here. So even though if there are some confusions, then it doesn't matter. Okay, what we are going to do is we will going to check if the XAMPP will gonna work. So right now I'm gonna click the Apache start. So yes, a pop-up will open, and you will just click the allow access so that the Windows Defender would recognize that it is not a virus. Okay, so right now we already have the status change detect running, and then let's try the MySQL and start it. Okay, so right now I have experienced a shutdown unexpectedly, and you might experience the same. So what you are going to do is click the Control Alt Delete. On Windows, we have the Task Manager, and in order to access the Task Manager, we have to click the Control and don't release the Control key on your keyboard, then add the Alt, then Delete. Then you will have, this one is not the right one, no? This one. Okay, so if you have experienced the same, so I want you to scroll down with your Task Manager and look for MySQL, at MySQL DXE. So you have to end task this. You have to click the end task. Maybe that's the right term. And you have to run the MySQL again. Okay, so right now I just did click the start, and you will see that the status change detected and is running right now. Okay, so if you are experiencing the same, and please check the MySQLD right here, and you may be able to solve your problem. Okay, if there are problems still and you still face issues, then you have to look on the internet for a possible solution. But this is the most common issue, and I've just showed you that sometimes when we open our computer, some application already is, or some application have conflicts with MySQL. Okay, so you have to check first. If there are errors, then try to start your MySQL again. So right now, I'm going to stop the application in running, and I'm going to close this because we're going to proceed to our next lesson. Okay, so on our next lesson, I will show you how to install WordPress using XAMPP. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my slide and finish this one and proceed to the next. See you and goodbye.